Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Train Mechanic Simulator 2017, where you play train mechanic. Your task will be to repair rail vehicles in 3 different workshops. Just to get ahead here, one is, well, it basically says here, your care will both be archaic and simple steam engines as well as very modern electric locomotives. Each locomotive will be assigned to a garage adapted to repair its respective type. So the 3 different workshops are electric, steam and diesel, and this is very much like Car Mechanic Simulator, which I am unfortunately yet to play. So we should have a job order here. Oh no, we've got to go over here into the office and check our work order. Welcome to the work order acceptance system. Here you'll be able to accept work orders missions assigned to a given workshop. In this window you can switch between work orders to skip a given task and possibly finish it later. So order number 1, welcome. Your first mission will be a simple train repair so you can become familiar with the basics of the game. Your task will be repairing a locomotive in which the steel and rubber springs in the front truck have been damaged. Okay, so we'll accept that. We'll get 250 with a bonus of 500. So, if we open up M here again, actually, the cause of the locomotive's malfunction is a damaged carriage. Probably they are the steel and rubber springs. Locate the exact cause of the defect and replace it with a new part. Task income, $125. Now, it says we got to replace it with a new part. We can just repair it. Now, this here is the front of the train. This is the front truck. And over here is the back. You can see that this doesn't have a big window or anything on it. For some reason the mouse is suddenly really wobbly. So can I turn that down a bit? Whoops. I just saved the game. Options, effects. Nope. Okay, the mouse is suddenly really wobbly. So we need to go over here and select the front motor truck. We need to go into testing mode by hitting number 3. In this mode, we can check the condition of various train elements to estimate the profitability of the repair. The higher level of wear to individual elements, the greater risk of unsuccessful repair. So if we look, let's have a look. They're over this side. These 2 sets of steel and rubber springs, you can see that they're a bit rusted looking. So let's have a check of their condition. That one's worn out. What about this one over here? And that one's also worn out. So let's go into disassembly mode. Select the steel and rubber springs twice. Let's get the uninstalled from the carriage here. Now it is all working for the most part on the locomotives themselves. I haven't seen any missions yet, and I have gone a bit further in my own personal save game. Haven't seen any missions yet where you have to work on a carriage, and you can in fact work on the engine. So if I just go in here, here is the engine. You can see it all encased here with the valve covers, 4 valve covers, camshaft. It's a twin cam engine. All the different things, and you will presumably be forced to change individual parts if there's an engine failure, including the flywheel or the crankshaft. So it is a relatively detailed model of the train. Now what I want to do is I want to come over here to the mechanics workbench and click on it. Specific sub-assemblies may be repaired on the workbenches. There are 3 categories: mechanics, hydraulics and electrical. Now I happen to know that the steel and rubber springs are mechanical parts. The cost of repair will be added to the account. The difficulty is that there is no certainty of the success. If the repair is successful, the part will be repaired to a percentage of 90 to 100%. If you don't manage to successfully repair, it will be damaged even more than it already was. The price of repair is lower than it is to buy new parts, but sometimes you will be forced to buy new parts. The more improved the workbench, the greater chance of repairing more complex parts. So let's hit continue and try repairing these steel and rubber springs. Cost is $3,984. Chance of success is 100%. I will show you the price of buying them new real quick. So if I go into hit T to open the tablet and go to mechanical parts, the steel and rubber springs brand new are 6,000 a piece. So it is much cheaper to spend 4,128 with a 100% chance of repair to just repair it up. And repairing is how you get under the cost estimate. So you can see now we're 3,000 under the cost estimate because we repaired the parts as opposed to just buying new ones. So let's go into the motor truck again and go into installation mode by hitting 2. And we will install the rear spring first. Select this one. Doesn't really matter which one, it'll generate any extra pieces you need. Hold down left click to install it, and the same on the front spring here. I must say, graphically this game is just amazing. Both Landy and I have the game, obviously. He put a video up yesterday, I'm putting one up today. We're both amazed by how good this game looks, and hopefully I'll be able to get out onto the railway line, because that's something you can do in this game. There are missions where you have to drive a train around. Looks like everything is repaired. You can finish the task from the work order sheet. You can find new work orders on the order table in the office. So let's hit M and finish the order. There's a lovely little screen up here of the train leaving. And I could have taken a screenshot there, but I didn't. I will remember that for the next mission. So let's head over to the work order area here. Job order number 2. The driver complains about a faulty brake system. Locate the cause of the defect and make repairs. This work order is slightly more difficult. Each part type is repaired on a different workbench, and it's just explaining repairs, which I already know about because I repaired in the last one. Now this is supposed to introduce repairs to you. Okay, so what we got to do is locate the faulty components of the braking system in the front truck, and it says there are 3 parts we need to find. Okay, so let's go over to the front truck here and go into testing mode. Let's look for anything that looks out of place. Now this caliper arm looks a bit wonky. That's a 26%. What else doesn't look right? Oh, the hydraulic brake piston looks shot. That's a 10%, and this caliper down here doesn't look too healthy either. That's a 32%, so that's probably part number 3. Let's just check if I'm correct. Yes, I am. Let's go around the front here, and you can actually, if you really want to, get down under the train and do whatever you want down here, but it doesn't matter too much because the camera's always going to be up there. It's just a nice little bit of added detail that you can do that. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm just going to take a nice little screenshot of the train, like that. I'll take one as it's leaving as well. So let's get these parts out now to get into this assembly mode. Let's take out the hydraulic piston first, but we can't because we got to take out the hydraulic brake hose first. So let's get that out. Now we can get the piston out. We can't take the caliper arm out until the piston's out. We can't take the caliper out. Can we take the caliper out? We can take the caliper out by itself. Well, okay. So for whatever reason we can take the caliper out without taking the... We definitely need to take the caliper arm out after the brake piston. So let's get the brake piston out. It's got 5 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wonderful. And the caliper arm as well, because that needs to be repaired. Now, what I'm going to do before I head over to the repair table is I'm going to upgrade the repair table. So, let's see. We got... Oh, I can't. I've got $750. I need $800 at minimum to upgrade the screw gun, the workbench, or the workbenches. Now, the screw gun is just to speed things up. The workbenches are probably what you're going to want to focus on when this game comes out on March 23rd. And upgrading the workbenches does allow you to repair more complex parts. As you can see here, we can't repair the brake piston here because this is the mechanical workbench. We need to go over to the hydraulics workbench to even have a chance of fixing that. The caliper we might be able to fix. Caliper arm we definitely can't fix, so let's repair that now. And the question is, do I want to take a chance of a 31% chance of a repair on the caliper? Let's give it a try, because we might be in luck. And we are in fact in luck this time. Awesome. So we've just saved a bunch of money. This is the hydraulics workbench over here. And in here we want to try and repair... Oh, it's another 31% chance. We want to try and repair the brake piston because I know that's an expensive part. Let's give it a try with the 31% chance to repair. Likely it's going to break. Oh, we've fixed it completely. That... Okay, so first time around one of those two broke on me. So I had to buy a new one. That actually went really smoothly. Let's get into installation mode. And it looks like the first thing we need to install is the caliper arm, which goes in here just as the one bolt, locking it down. We'll install the caliper next, which also just has the one there. Hydraulic brake piston now. Does 5. And you can hear it all locking into place. Now you can just hold down the right mouse or the left mouse button. I keep getting them mixed up today for some reason. Left and right are a mix up today. There we go. That's that all repaired. We'll now check the work order and see that we are 100% done with a low cost bonus. So we're going to get $1,000 out of this. Let's get that done, and the train can leave. I missed my chance to take a screenshot. I'm doing well today. I'm doing really well. Now, we're going to head in and get one more work order for the day. Sometimes this is the one that I really wanted to show off today. This is great. And I will actually improve one of the benches before I head out to do this. Sometimes tasks will involve finding and repairing locomotives that were damaged somewhere on the routes of the game world and towing them to the workshops. So we'll be using a repair train, which actually does have a crane. Now, we won't be using it for this mission. The diesel locomotive is broken down in square D1, Delta 1. Located and towed to the workshop, we suspect a truck failure. Okay, so we're accepting that. And you can see there's no train here. How are we going to get out to the train? Well, we got to go over here to the watch your speed sign. Exit from the garage. We'll leave the garage entirely. And we'll sit through a loading screen, which hopefully will be relatively brief. I haven't had too many issues with the loading screens, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it out and I'll get back to you when it's loaded. In fact, never mind, because it's just loaded. So that was a loading screen that is not on an SSD. That is on my box standard hard drive that I'm actually recording to actively at the moment. So we got to find the locomotive in Delta 1 and tow it to the workshop. Okay, now I'm going to give you guys a bit of help here, because some of you might not understand how to read maps. I know this, it's not me being rude. So maps, you look left to right first, so you get Alpha, A, B, C, D, E. And, okay, we need D, so we're looking up. And D1 is way off up here, this X, the northern boundary of the east. So we need to go via the diesel engine depot. We'll switch to the city, which will need to switch to the diesel engine depot. We'll then need to switch to the north station. We can go via South Center, the west tunnel, or the north tunnel. Then West Asia Valley, we need to go to the south suburban station, and then through the 3 suburban stations, through the electric engine depot. And then we basically have a toss-up choice. I'm going to go through the canyon here, because we can either go through canyon or northern boundary of the west. I'm going to go via canyon. So let's just get this train moving and we'll see where it's taking us at the moment. We need to switch to the city, which would be that one, and then to North Station. And at the moment it's all fine. Now you do have to keep looking at the map to make sure you're going where you actually want to be going. I don't want to go via the east tunnel, I want to go via the north tunnel. You can change the switches here. We need to go by South Suburban. That's all leading up fine, and the northern boundary of the east is going to be the only others we're going to need to switch. So you can change the points as you're going along to suit whatever route you want to take. You can see this is a rather beautiful game. This one you can't switch. You have to go to the North Electric Engine Depot, because this is not an electric engine. This is a diesel electric. So as we drive along, here's our final set of points. We're going to switch this to Canyon because I believe the locomotive we're looking for is up over in this area over here. I think. It's more likely it's going to be on this line because it's the longer line. Now, there it is. It's over there. You can see the green dot. I think I've taken a wrong turn, potentially. Have I taken a wrong turn, potentially? No, it's actually on this line here. Fantastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit spacebar. That's the brakes. You can see the sparks coming out of the engine. And just nose in here a bit. Going to get a little cutscene, which is just a fade to black. Now we need to get back to the diesel train depot. What we're going to do is we're going to go full reverse. So we're just going to do the same route again, just in reverse. And we don't need to change any of the sidings this time because they're all going to be set up just to bring us in. Because they're going to remember where we went. They're basically going to just the same sidings as we went. Well, they are the same sidings. And no other trains have been through there since. What we can do, which is really cool, is if we press C, we can actually go inside this train and change the brakes, change the throttle, and one of my favorite things is this. That is an amazing horn sound. You can twiddle and flick and do all these things, and oh, that horn button. You can do all these things in the train. You don't actually need to exit at all. Granted, you are driving backwards at this point, so you can't see a thing. But you know, you don't need to actually be in the train to drive it, or you don't need to be out in this camera in third person to have the train do its thing. Now we are coming back at 60 kilometers an hour, quite quickly, and we're going to just idle the train in, let engine braking do its thing, because we should have enough speed to get back to the depot. If I need to bump the engine up again, I can. This is probably the way you're supposed to actually bring it in, is backwards, because when we get in here, it's gonna... If I was driving forwards, the train would magically flip 180 and come in backwards regardless. I don't think there's a spin... I don't know what it's called, it's a spinny majig. My eyes is always going to be a spinny majig. I don't think there's one of them there. And there we go. Damaged vehicle has been restored properly and towed in the workshop. So now in the workshop we will get this lovely... There we go. Lovely little cutscene of the train coming in. Just as expected, the problem proved to be damaged transmissions in the truck. Remove and replace them. Okay. I believe it was the transmission of the rear truck is shot in this, so let's get into diagnostics mode. I may well be wrong. I am wrong. It was the front truck. So get up to the motor truck here in diagnostics mode, and there we go. This drive gear is dead, and this drive gear is dead. And is there anything else that looks out of place? Let's check our work order. There are two components we need to change, so it is in fact correct. So now we go into disassembly mode, take off the rotor tip shaft, and the drive gear will just come out like that. And do the same over on this side. We got to take out the rotor tip shaft and the drive engine there, and this should be a mechanical. Like a 5% chance of repair on the drive gears. We're gonna have to sell them and replace them. So if we hit I, we can sell the two drive gears, and this is how you make money if you gotta buy new equipment. You can sell them to somebody who can actually repair them. In fact, what I should have done was I should have improved the workshop, but that's fine. Engine parts, I think the drive gear falls under engine parts. Nope, it falls under mechanical. And where is it? Drive gear, drive gear, drive gear. Drive gear, 46,000 each. So we'll have to add 2 to the cart. And $10 delivery charge. Yes. So we got 2 brand new drive gears for this train. And let's go into our installation mode and install our drive gears. Brand new. And the tip rotor shaft, same on this side. Drive gear. And the rotor shaft. And this train is done. So I'm going to leave the video here as a bit of a test, a bit of an example of what you can do in Train Mechanic Simulator. Now, if you guys like this video, hit the like button, because if you guys liked it, I will be doing more videos. I'll probably do more videos regardless, because this is a fantastic game and I want to show it off some more. But I'll leave you by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Train Mechanic Simulator 2017. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, obviously. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. This game will be releasing on March the 23rd, so tomorrow, I believe. Tomorrow or Wednesday, because I can't remember what date it actually is. Check it out on Steam. There'll be a link to the Steam page in the description. Thoroughly encourage you to buy it, because it is a fantastic game. And yeah, I probably should have said PlayWay did send me this for free, with no obligation on me to review it or look at it at all. But once I saw it, I had to. Once I saw how good this was, just playing through it, I had to. I'll be playing this a lot off camera. It's fantastic. I thoroughly encourage you. If you guys like Car Mechanic Simulator, get this, because it's more of the, it's very similar. But until next time, stay safe. And it's time to send this train off. Haha! And goodbye.